PSG ready to spend £75 million to sign unpredictable Man United star. Real Madrid set to spoil Amorim's plans. MU loss to Man City could make Amorim worse than Ten Hag. Man City versus Man UTD, 5 key points ahead of the unusual derby. The Manchester derby between Man City and Man UTD this weekend promises to be full of surprises, as both teams are struggling with form and results. This Manchester derby might not be as thrilling as previous encounters, as both teams lack title contention and have been underperforming. This makes it a challenging match for both managers. Here are 5 key points to consider ahead of this unique derby. Currently, both Manchester City and Manchester United are not in their best form. Man United is 13th in the Premier League, with their lowest points tally after 15 matches in club history. Just 13 points, which is disappointing for a team that has been competing for titles in recent seasons. Meanwhile, Manchester City is also having a difficult season. Pep Guardiola's team has only earned 4 points from their last 6 matches and is in 4th place, their lowest position since the 2010 to 2011 season. After 30 games, both teams have a combined total of just 46 points, far below previous seasons. Last year, they were 11 points ahead at this point, and in the 2017 to 2018 season, they were 32 points ahead. This will be the first ever Premier League derby between the two teams when neither is in the top 3. In recent years, Man City has completely dominated Manchester United in Premier League derbies. United has lost 5 of their last 6 matches against City, conceding 18 goals in those 5 losses. The only win for United in the recent past came in January 2023 at Old Trafford with a 2-1 victory. Additionally, United has lost their last 3 visits to the Etihad, conceding 13 goals in total. If United loses this match, they will match their record of 4 consecutive losses at the Etihad, which would be their longest losing streak against a Premier League team. While Man City has been criticized for their shaky defense, they have allowed the fewest shots from opponents in the league. However, they have conceded from some very dangerous opportunities. On the other hand, Man United has had an impressive defensive record, allowing fewer chances than most teams. However, they also haven't been immune to conceding dangerous situations. Man City's key players, Erling Haaland and Phil Foden, have scored 12 goals in their last 13 derby matches. Haaland, with his strength and perfect finishing, is a constant threat to any defense, and Man United will need to pay special attention to him. After Crystal Palace's 2-2 draw against Man City, coach Oliver Glasner shared a strategy that could exploit City's weaknesses. According to Glasner, playing with high intensity and exploiting space on the wings is key to beating City. Under Ruben Amorim, Man United has been using a 3-4-2-1 formation, with 2 attacking midfielders behind the striker. This setup could help them exploit the central areas of City's defense. Ruben Amorim, who recently became Manchester United's manager, will have the chance to experiment and prove his tactical abilities against Pep Guardiola's team. Amorim had success with Sporting Lisbon, especially in cup competitions where he beat City 4-1 in the Champions League. In that game, Sporting played smartly with sharp counterattacks, exploiting gaps in City's defensive system. With these tactics, Amorim might ask his players to apply quick counterattacks and target the areas where City is most vulnerable. Amad Diallo, who has been directly involved in 5 of United's 6 goals under Amorim, will be one of the key players in this attacking strategy. Ruben Amorim faces immense pressure in his first Manchester derby, with the threat of losing 3 consecutive Premier League games hanging over Manchester United. Amorim, the head coach of Manchester United, is up against a major challenge in his first Manchester derby when facing Manchester City this weekend. After an inconsistent start with 2 wins, 2 draws, and 2 losses since taking over, Amorim is under pressure to win to avoid setting an unwanted record, losing 3 consecutive Premier League matches, something that hasn't happened since 2015 under Louis van Gaal. BBC Sport expert Chris Sutton has warned Amorim about this pressure. Sutton commented, "I've always picked Man City to win in recent Manchester derbies. Although Amorim beat Man City with Sporting CP, it's worth remembering that City should have been a few goals up in the first half of that game." Sutton predicts Pep Guardiola's team will take advantage of home field to win and boost their morale heading into Christmas. Sutton also highlighted a concerning stat. Under Erik Ten Hag, Man United never lost 3 straight Premier League games in over 2 years. But if they lose this time, Amorim will hit that mark in less than a month. Currently, Manchester United is in a state of instability. 2 recent losses to Arsenal and Nottingham Forest have left them far behind the top of the table. While a 2-1 win over Victoria Plzen in the Europa League has eased some pressure, their form in the Premier League remains a major issue. On the other side, while Manchester City's form has not been great, Pep Guardiola's team still poses a huge challenge for any opponent. Manchester United will need a strong performance to overcome the pressure and prove themselves under Amorim. A win would not only help them avoid a negative record, but also give them momentum in the race for the top 4. However, a loss would place Amorim in an increasingly difficult position at Old Trafford. Paris Saint-Germain is eyeing the opportunity to sign a player who has struggled with consistency at Manchester United. Marcus Rashford, once considered a key player for Manchester United, is now facing significant challenges in his career. From being a promising star at Old Trafford, Rashford's form has drastically declined to the point where manager Ruben Amorim no longer sees him as a guaranteed starter. Rashford's declining form under Ruben Amorim. Rashford had a strong start to the season, scoring 3 goals in his first 3 matches. However, this wasn't enough for him to maintain a spot in the starting lineup. In the last 2 Premier League games, Rashford hasn't started. His disappointing performance in the match against Victoria Plzen raised further doubts about his future at the club. In that game, Rashford not only lacked impact in attack, but also exposed weaknesses that put pressure on his team's defense. He failed to register a shot and lost possession 11 times before being substituted in the 60th minute for Rasmus Højlund. These statistics indicate that Rashford is dealing with serious issues regarding both his form and mentality. Amid this situation, rumors are circulating that Manchester United may be open to letting Rashford go. If he can't regain his form, moving to a new club could be the opportunity he needs to revive his career. PSG, a potential destination for Rashford. While Rashford struggles at Old Trafford, Paris Saint-Germain has emerged as a potential destination for the English star. Several reports suggest that the French club has been interested in Rashford for a while and sees him as a valuable addition to their squad. At PSG, the left-wing position needs reinforcement, as current options like Bradley Barcola and Desire Du are inexperienced and have yet to meet the demands of high-level matches. Rashford's presence would add depth and quality to PSG's attack, especially as the club aims to strengthen its ambitions of winning the Champions League. Rashford's versatility is another big advantage. He can play both as a left winger and a center forward, offering more tactical options for coach Luis Enrique. With his pace, technical skills, and ability to create moments of brilliance, Rashford is expected to complement PSG's attacking style, especially if he gets the chance to play alongside top stars like Kylian Mbappe and Ousmane Dembele. PSG's willingness to spend £75 million on this deal shows their serious interest in signing Rashford. This could be Rashford's chance to rediscover his form and prove himself in a new, more ambitious environment. Marcus Rashford is at a critical point in his career. Given his current struggles at Manchester United, seeking a fresh start at a new club is essential for him to regain his form and reaffirm his value. With its big ambitions and strong financial backing, Paris Saint-Germain offers the perfect environment for Rashford to rejuvenate his career and prove that he is still a shining star in European football. Thanks for tuning in to MU Daily Zone. We hope you enjoyed today's updates on all things Manchester United. Don't forget to like the video, share it with your fellow Red Devils, and drop a comment below with your thoughts. We'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll always stay updated with the latest news. Until next time, stay passionate, stay united, see you soon.